When planners promote sustainable development, it's hard to imagine anything but good. Yet there's another side that may mean it's time to change the model. Urban planning has existed for nearly 3,000 years. In the 5th century BC, architect Hippodamus of Miletus planned cities in Greece and Italy, earning him the title of the father of urban planning. By 1807, New York commissioners had created the famous New York City street grid plan. At that time, horses were the main method of transportation, and much of planning meant trying to keep the streets clean. Eliminating waste had a slightly different meaning then than it does today. Planning has a long history of controversy. Since planners design proposals that govern property usage, planning necessarily infringes on property rights. As a result, planners attempt to balance public benefit against loss of private rights. In fact, the 1807 New York Commissioners' Plan took 4 years to implement. Much of the delay came from angry property owners concerned over the loss of their rights. Historically, planners try to tilt their plans to protect property owners' rights, and this is important. In many cases, planning may help communities. They can reduce disease, lessen poverty, maintain the community character, and even increase home values. But planning can also be harmful. Plan requirements can force construction of low-income housing against community wishes, or redefine your neighborhood's social makeup. Regulated growth boundaries cause some homes to become unaffordable while others plummet in value. Zoning regulations can limit your use of your own property, and many plans call for easements that transfer private property to government or trustee ownership. Planners dismiss these concerns as non-issues or rare events. What they don't tell you is that they are a growing problem. With the introduction of sustainable development, planning became even more intrusive. The formation of centralized planning regions and the reliance on federal grant money are two of the biggest concerns. Regionalism replaces community independence with a staffed layer of governance that dictates sustainable development plans for large geographical areas. Southeast Florida merged 7 counties into a single planning region. 16 counties from Tennessee, Alabama, and Georgia are planned, and together New Jersey is attempting to roll 13 counties under the jurisdiction of a single non-elected planning board. Regional governance strips local officials of authority and leaves community members with less representation and fewer choices. Equally troubling are federal grants. Grants are not free. The money comes out of your take-home pay, and they contain stipulations that demand certain behaviors. These can include forced formation of regions, a sustainable development plan that meets restrictive federal standards, forced low and very low-income housing, forced reductions in vehicle miles traveled, reductions in community economic disparities, and even steps to attain social justice as defined by HUD. Failure to comply can result in court action, fines, and redirection of the funds. Since planners promote benefits and skip most problems, community members are unaware of these pitfalls until it is too late. Gradually, the balance between planning and individual rights has tilted away from the property owners. Claims of community engagement are more illusory than real. Instead, planners work closely with the government through federal grants to implement the plan they think is best for you while dismissing what you think is best for you. But there is another choice. You can plan responsible communities and protect property rights by working together. Attend community planning meetings and read the details of sustainable plans. Question survey results. Never assume that they accurately depict local sentiments. When planning, use independent survey companies. Question the source of claims such as traffic congestion or climate change concerns. It is easy to forget that planners are salespeople, and very often their claims are really exaggerated sales pitches. Avoid grant money. Raise money locally and spend what you can afford. Say no to regional sustainable development plans. Again, keep your planning local. Communities face this sustainable development problem because most have not been paying attention. Together you can change that. Remember, planners and federal agencies are not communities. You are.